he loves. And the faceoff won by the Pens. Moving it out the far side, Carlson with speed. Chasing him down is Verhage, but over to the far side, the offensive end. Shot denied, rebound, chance. He scores! 20 seconds in, baby! That's going to be Noah Jarry! The camera can't even capture all of this. I can't even see what the... I'm gonna pop! I'm gonna pop!
You want to get out of there?
I need it! I'm gonna pop! Where's the table? That the table? That was not the table. Having it now, Kindle. He shoots, he scores! He scores! He scores! Let's go! Let's freaking get it!
They do something.
Yes!
An extra point, and the Penguins are in second place.
Hold on. We gotta play the music. Draw, gonna do a little shot there, right in front, and Swayman able to get it, and Swayman gets it on a fight. And Swayman is out there literally pinching a guy while he's down. And Swayman, Vasilevsky, we got a goalie fight. Here we go. Vasilevsky and Swayman drop the gloves, drop the helmets, and Swayman trying to get a few punches in. A goalie fight in a frickin' stadium series. Vasilevsky and Swayman. Swayman goes down. Vasilevsky trying to push him down, and the refs are gonna end this fight. But we just saw a frickin' goalie fight.
Lacombe to Seneca, pass deflected, and moving out, here come the Ottawa Senators with a chance. 3-on-3 into the zone shot.
He scores! What a goal!
I'm not sure.
We'll see.
They're thinking that it could be,
No, it's a goal!
no, it could be, interference.
I don't think that was goalie interference, man. I don't think that was goalie interference. Was that goalie interference, Bagel, huh?
Dallas Stars.
But you guys can prove me wrong.
Dallas Stars. Dallas Stars.
We're gonna engineer an anime
Dallas
waifu.
Stars.
No. And why do the Stars goal horn not play?
Oh!
Why do you always win?
Well, Barbashev gets a goal. We're not gonna talk about Rocky Mountain Oysters. Oh man. But Barbashev getting a goal. Here we go for a potential game winner here. We got Bianca saying Dallas win. Well, let's see. Moving it in. Rantanen. Down low shot. He scores. The Dallas Stars are going to walk away victorious in Vegas.
The house is a rock man, not a
Man,
house is a rock
I know I'm a little behind.
All on the part
But Dallas does walk away with the win. But I would say probably the Kings is probably going to be the worst team to make. Uh-oh. McKinnon to Taves, into the offensive end. Taves back to Landeskog. Out to the far side, Nelson. Up to McKinnon. McKinnon from the far side, driving in. Over to the near side, Natchez. Natchez to McKinnon, wrapping it in. Forcing it in, not gonna go. Top of the zone, Taves to Natchez to McKinnon. McKinnon down low, working hard up against Anderson. Working with that puck to the point, Natchez. Now from the far side, Natchez. How far behind are we? Loose to the near side again along the boards. Rebound chance. He flips it in over the left shoulder of Blackwood into the corner for a Vegas Golden Knights goal. And here we go to the near side of the offensive end, down low, cycling it around, top of the zone, clearing it out. Nola Chari into the offensive end, trying to create a chance, not able to. Hello, over to the near side, moving it up into the offensive end. Here comes your chance for Nicholas Waugh. Power play expires. Over to the near side, back in behind the net. Shea over to Achari. Achari to Gino. Here comes the Mad Russian. Up through center, pass to the far side. Brian Russ to Gino. He shoots. He scores!
Yes.
Russ on the assist. Yes, he was sulking. Hello! Over to the near side, to the far, working it around. Puck gonna be down low now. Carlson passing up. Stretch pass. Breakaway chance. He shoots and scores! How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of JasonsRealm here. Hold on, why are we? Okay, good. We are good. We are live. We are ready to roll. How's it going, everybody? I'm going to be providing you guys live play-by-play coverage and reactions to not the Minnesota game. The Minnesota game just wrapped up. Minnesota just moved on and ended up winning their series over the Dallas Stars. But tonight we're bringing you guys live play-by-play reactions and coverage to the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Anaheim Ducks. Got a little thrown because I wasn't hearing myself back. But yeah, we are getting ready to go here. Dallas just getting off 5-2 in round one by the Minnesota Wild to go ahead and face the Colorado Avalanche. Will the Ducks be able to get their series wrapped up tonight too? Only time will tell. Quinn Hughes getting a big playoff series win for himself. That's good, Craig. Jason, it felt like something snatched my heart out of my body last night when that puck went in for the Flyers. I have no emotion for these playoffs anymore. Well, we'll still bring in the coverage, we'll still bring in the play-by-play, and we'll still have a good time nonetheless. Even though the Penguins have been eliminated, we can hate watch against the Flyers, so that's what we are going to do. The Edmonton Oilers still not having a confirmed goalie for tonight, which is kind of concerning. I'm going to presume they're going to ride with Connor Ingram and have Jarry be the backup because that's what worked last game. Let me go ahead and write that down here. Connor Ingram. I could be wrong, but we don't have an official starting goalie yet, and puck drop is in 4 minutes. What's good, 87 for him? That overtime loss felt like the one in 2023 against New York. Yeah, it was a brutal loss last night. I gotta say, we were here for that, and it hurt. It hurt seeing that puck go in. I probably should mute this, shouldn't I? I should. But yeah, I mean, that loss really did hurt last night. But we move on. We move on. It is what it is. Let me make sure I change the output. Let me change the output over to here and then back to here. Can we still hear the output? Okay. There we go. Audio probably sounds a little bit better now. Trying to figure out why I'm not able to hear myself, but either way, it all works out. Let me go ahead here and do this. And how many shots do you have? Oh, I know. Plus Pirates have a 5-game losing streak. Oh, that's not helping at all either. Today was a brutal loss. Absolutely brutal. But on the bright side, the Pirates still have a long season, and every team has a little bit of a skid. Even though the Pirates are leaving skid marks in their underwear right now, there's still a long season for them to be able to get it back on track. And considering the fact that it's the bullpen, the issue has always been the bullpen. It is the bullpen, and it is remaining that way this year. I mean, that's the thing. You had, who is it, Matson, I think, gave up 5 runs today. So, that's a problem. Let's get RFK. And thought your Sabres hat was cramps passed out. Nah, he's still at bowling. Man, y'all gonna call it bandwagon, but I'm an Atlanta fan. Woo! Oh, man. Well, fair enough, man. I don't blame anyone from Pittsburgh for not being a Pirates fan because, like, the Pirates suck. So, I don't blame him for not being a Pirates fan, but I will lead with this stipulation. If you're from Pittsburgh and you abandon the Pirates, we will not welcome you back if and when the Pirates make the playoffs. Just saying. So tread carefully. If you abandon the Pirates, you're not going to be welcomed back in with open arms. Let me see. They're putting on TNT, aren't they? Because we're not quite even in the arena yet. They're still showing us Quinn Hughes. Let me go ahead and get over to TNT. Because I'm TNT. I'm dynamite. He said, Pens doesn't re-sign Malkin. He could go to the Caps, be with Ovechkin. Yeah, I don't think. I mean, Gino wants to play. I don't think the Penguins will abandon him. I don't think they're going to pull a frickin', what is it, Bob Nutting with Andrew McCutcheon. I don't think that's going to happen. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, and I've been wrong before. But I just don't think we're going to see that. Yo, Boston, Dodgers, Duke, Bama, and Lakers fan. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, and Chiefs. Oh, that's funny. Speaking of Dad, I think he actually just pulled up from bowling, but he's probably going to head up and go to bed. But we'll see here. In the meantime, I'm trying to get new logos for the NFL season so I can make some new graphics. But for whatever reason, I can't find the new Rams logos, and it's driving me up the frickin' tree. Like, I honestly, I can find, like, the blue one, but I can't find the yellow one transparent. And even the blue one is, like, so tiny. It's driving me up a tree. Because I'm trying to get some stuff ready for the NFL season. In fact, I just made up the template for my new call sheets for next year. And I need to do the same with the NHL. In fact, I honestly, I like what I had this year. I might just use the same. Just standardize them all to the same size. That might be what I do. But we'll see. We will see. Again, still bringing us out of Minnesota, where the Wild get the series win. Now bringing us in here to the Honda Center in Anaheim, California, just outside sunny Los Angeles. How's it going, Dad? How'd you bowl tonight? He bowled terrible. We need Dad to do a full game.
Because I had the Charlie.
You had a Charlie horse.
Something like a Charlie horse right up here and over here. You know what that was from?
What?
Because of you.
Nah, that wasn't my tripping.
No, it wasn't your tripping.
The draft?
Standing there. Yeah.
Still from the draft. Oh my gosh.
And all that walking. I didn't feel as much there, but as soon as I started to plant this
Oh my
and try to plant that, you know, I could feel it.
Oh my gosh.
I haven't walked all that long all the way over there.
But you rested throughout the week. That was a week ago.
That still was.
Oh my gosh. What hoodie is he wearing? He's wearing my college hoodie for my college.
But yeah, so.
Yeah. So we're underway, by the way. We got a little bit distracted on that.
Yeah, so I mean, it is. I mean, even though I rested,
I suppose. I suppose you were still doing stuff, but here we go. That puck going to be the Ducks puck, moving it out of their own end, ready to roll into the offensive end near side. Looking down low to the far side, the Seneca line is out there for Anaheim. Top of the zone, working around, chance shot, not going to go from Trouba. Over to the far side again, winner plays Vegas or Utah. As it's going to be driven by McDavid, shot goes wide. Out to the far side, cycling it around along the near side boards, McDavid. Back down low behind the net, Draisaitl. Top of the zone now, shot by Wallman, not going to go. Over to the far side, cleared out by Anaheim. Going to go chasing, and it's going to be an Anaheim icing. All right. Let me see if I can figure out why we don't have... Let me see. Let me see here. Check. There we go. Now I can hear myself. Now I have the monitor. So here we go. Ready to roll now. Face off to the near side to the right of Lucas Dostal. And ready to roll. Face off going to be lost there by Nugent Hopkins. And one over to the far side. Anaheim trying to move it out of their own end with that puck. This light's not on. Let me go ahead and turn that on and brighten it up. Light it up, up, as the Oilers are trying to light this lamp. Over to the near side, down low, Nugent Hopkins on the check, out to the far side. Taken back by the Ducks. Working it up now through center, dumping it to the offensive end, and going to go for a change. Back in behind the net of Ingram around the near side. Bouchard sends it down, wing to wing for the Oilers now, out the far side. Back over to Bouchard. Up through center he goes, trying to find some help. Passes back, shot by Nurse, denied. Over to the near side, Nurse sending it down again, but going to get cleared out by the stick of McTavish. Cleared out now, the Oilers in their own end. Wing to wing to the near side, Darnell Nurse with the puck. Up to the offensive end, chasing it down low, going to be back in behind the net, Szymanski. Over towards the near side, top of the zone, the Oilers still with it. Driving down, shot to the far corner, not going to go from Doc. To the far side again, top of the zone, cleared out by Anaheim. Chasing it down to the far side, the Ducks pass going to be broken up. Over to the near side, center ice of the zone, taken back by Edmonton. From their own end, wing to the far side, and cleared out. Going to be taken back there off of the stick of number 60. That's going to be Tyson Hines. And moving it around the near side, Boiler Oil. I don't know about that. We'll see. But the Oilers got to win these last 2 games. Anaheim with a 3-2 lead. Ready to roll now out to the center, or out through their own end. Here come the Ducks to the near side. Trouba dumping it into the offensive end. Back on in behind to the far side, down low. Battling for that possession, taken by the Ducks. Chris Kreider sending it down low. Shot and frozen by Ingram. A little bit of pushing and shoving there between Troy Terry and Evan Bouchard. Rose will win 2 more games this year. Well, we'll see. Grab it. Looks like the Sixers are going to win tonight. Oh, my gosh. I can't take Philadelphia winning. Oh, my word. Is Philadelphia just unfrickin' stoppable? Oh, my word. I'm going to have to look for this logo later because I can't find it. Titans logo I can find. Let me see. Let me go ahead and find the Titans logo. As we're waiting on the draw now, back in behind the net towards the near side. Here come the Oilers. And around now to the far side. Going to get moved up. In Pitt, who's a NBA team? The Pitt Panthers. The Pitt Panthers is who. So here we go to the near side. Going to be cleared up top of the zone for the Oilers. Sending it back down low behind the net. And around the near corner. Down low, puck gets moved up along the boards and cleared out. Going to be chased down by the Oilers. Nurse goes wing to wing. Excuse me. Now into the Oilers offensive end, but we got a whistle. Let me go ahead and save a new Titans logo. Save image as. We're going to call that TEN 410. And let me go into JasonsRealm. Reboot. Logos. NFL logos. Save. There we go. Now I can put this computer to sleep. After I save this. Control S. And now power sleep. And here we go. Ready to roll. Face off in the neutral ice. Going to be won by the Oilers out to the far side. And now comes Wallman up through center. And in shot, not going to go by Dostal. You see the Knicks beat the Hawks to win their series by 51 points. I got the notifications that there was like some sort of crazy lead. I didn't see the final result. Man, 51 points. There's no way. There's no freaking way. Oh my gosh, they did. Wowzers. So here we go, waiting on the draw now. Going to be out towards the near side, down low, won by the Ducks out of their own end. Working that puck near side through center. And the Oilers going to wrestle it back out to the near side. Going to get moved up towards the offensive end for Edmonton. Down low, near side, it's Anaheim. Up through center to the near side, again they go. Last playoff series win, by the way, was against Edmonton for the Ducks in the 2017 NHL playoffs. And up through to McDavid towards the offensive end. Is Dad going to join us for a bit? Down here? I don't know that I do. Wait. You're going to have to run back upstairs. Oh, wait, no, I don't. Right here. I forgot I have this. That's also USB-C. Why, what's up?
Oh, that was a complete charge, so
Okay.
you can charge it when you...
Yeah. So
Oh,
Dad joining us here
God.
for Oilers Ducks.
See what happens whenever you get old? You need 5 weeks to recoup.
Oh, man. So since you're going to be down here, let me go ahead and get a
I'm just-
chat pulled up for you.
Well,
that's fine.
you're probably, Mommy's talking, so I'll probably go on up and I haven't talked to her since I got back.
All right. Well, we'll see. A lot of
So-
pushing and shoving after the play there.
So did you send an email to, or a text message?
Hold on. Hold on.
Saying sorry
Oh, man.
for the,
Well, I would never... We don't email.
or text message or whatever.
The youth does not email each other for
You don't
stuff
want to
like
be
that.
texting or whatever you do.
Oh my gosh. Over to the near side though. It's going to be cleared out by the Oilers into the offensive end. driving it down far side, played out to center ice. Here come the Oilers. Back into their own end, wing to wing to the near side. Nurse up through center. He launches into the offensive end, near corner, down low, and it's going to be Edmonton icing.
Is this going to be another game that's going to be 0-0 into the...
There's 14.
Into the OT?
There's 4. We're not even 6 minutes into this game.
I know, but I'm just asking.
With these two offenses, that's not going to be the case. Just saying.
Well, you also said that the Penguins were going to win, and they didn't.
Oh my word. The past is the past, Dad. So here we go. Going to be cleared up near side.
I don't care.
Down into the offensive end, back on in behind the net, far side. Going to be taken by the Ducks. Cycling it around towards the near side along the boards. Skeens took the loss today. He wasn't himself. Yeah, 4 runs in 5 innings. And then Matson letting up another 5. Like, wow. Oh my gosh.
So they got swept?
Yeah, 4-game sweep. 10-5 final score today. But here we go, over to the near side. The Ducks getting it back in the neutral zone.
Yeah,
wing to wing.
Are back to their normal self.
I don't know, just calm down. Man, side to the far side, offensive end, driving it down. The Ducks sending it down low. Off of the stick there of going to be Hines to the near side. Back on in behind to the far now. The Ducks trying to cycle it around down into the area behind the net again. Taken there off the stick of Emberson. Moving it up through center towards the near side. Here come the Oilers, dumping it up to the offensive end, chasing it down. That one there going to be from the stick of, who was that? It was off the stick of Roslovic. And it's the Oilers in the neutral zone again. Nurse dumps it in. Trying to take a massive dump on Anaheim, California. That puck going to go back and around to the near side. Cycling it around, centering in front, not able to connect, driving the net. Moving it around near side again. Down low, Doc with that puck. In the area behind the net, tied up big time for it. Out to the far side they go. Ready to move it on up if they can. They'll be again tied down low. Trying to free that puck up.
No power plays yet?
No, Dad. We're only 7 minutes in.
I missed the... I don't know.
Oh, man. So here we go. Top of the zone, near side, driving it in, working around, passing behind the net. Over there to Podkolzin. Out to the far side, trying to find some help. Back to the top of the zone, sends it down low. Cycling it around, back near side, McDavid driving in. Not able to get in there. Around the board, centering top of the zone from the point. Nurse over to Matthias Ekholm. Near side, passing down low, back to the point from Draisaitl. Now moving it around, shot, not going to go. Draisaitl again, but not able to maintain the zone. Cleared out by the Ducks. Ekholm with the puck in his own end, over to Draisaitl. Moving it out now to the far side, the German stud. Up through center, out to the far side, go McDavid. Looking for some help, over to Ekholm. Sends it down to Draisaitl, missing the puck, over to Bouchard. With that puck, past McDavid, Ekholm, top of the zone, pass to McDavid, no, wasn't ready for it off his skate. Cleared out by the Ducks, and it's going to be Anaheim icing.
So who's a better team? Edmonton?
I mean, Edmonton is better. I think that they're better in terms of experience, and I think they're a little bit better, but they're also a bit older. Anaheim is a lot younger of a team.
So this is going to be like the Penguins too?
Not quite. They're not Penguins old, but your core of McDavid, Draisaitl, Ekholm, they've all been around for a while. But not a while. But here we go, working it around to the far side. The Oilers down low from this stick of Podkolzin. Back in down low, trying to free that puck up along the boards near side. Top of the zone, kept in there off of the stick of Wallman. Down low to the far side and clearing themselves out of the zone. It's going to be played over to the near side from Ingram. Passing back into his own end, down low, Wallman, wing to the far side. Only 3 combined shots on goal this game. Neither of these teams able to hit the broadside of a barn. Over to the far side, it's going to be the Ducks. Moving it up through center into the offensive end, a dump. Behind the net, near side, going to be played by Ingram out to the far. Now here comes Edmonton up through center with that puck. Into the neutral zone, Anaheim fighting for it back down low out to the far side. Cuts Connor Murphy wing to the near side. Ready to flip it on up from Nurse into the offensive end. The Ducks going to get it back. Wing to wing near side. Low sits center. Here comes Edmonton. Into the zone. Shot. Not going to make it to the net there. A chance for Roslovic, but the Ducks get it back out to the near side. Loose puck at center. Anaheim gets it back, but the Ducks are stumbling over themselves. They got the drunk Ducks here tonight. And moving it around far side. Into the offensive end for Anaheim. Down low behind the net now. Near side Mikhail Granlund, former Penguin, with a chance and a shot. And a save as everybody grabs their partner and swings them round and round. It's time for a good old Southern hoedown.
But it's in the West Coast. So maybe it's a West Coast hoedown.
Oh my gosh, Dad.
Well, you never know.
RFK saying he's hungry for duck.
What type of duck is it? Is it a Daffy or is it a Donald duck?
No, it's Aflac. It's
It's
Aflac.
Aflac duck.
Aflac. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
Well, I guess we don't need the cone anymore, do we? Because the Pirates aren't going to win another game.
No, we still need Coney. But it just hit me. The Fenway Sports Group era ends as of 12 a.m. So at midnight, we will be here for the end of an era for the Penguins. That will now bring on a new era, which will be the Pittsburgh Penguins Stanley Cup era.
Who's taking over there?
It's the Hoffman Group. I couldn't say I couldn't watch ESPN or other sportscasts today because it would have showed highlights of the Pens game. Oh, I know. That's why we're not focusing on that here tonight. We are focused on the here and the now. Man. But yeah, it is official. It is official. And honestly, let Dubas cook. That's what I want to see too. I fully agree. Oh my gosh. They're trying to, Minnesota trying to see how to host the draft. Bro, Minnesota couldn't host anything.
Is that who's hosting next year?
I think it's Minnesota. I could be wrong. Who has the 27 draft? Let me see.
I don't think it's Minnesota.
Hold on. Oh, that's the Ducks. Okay, hold on. No, it's DC next year, and then Minnesota's a highly touted one for the year after, for 28. But here we go, over to the near side, face off down low, the Ducks cycling it around towards the near side boards. Tied up down low, trying to free it up from Nugent Hopkins, they do. Top of the zone, shot! Not gonna go, rebound, he scores! Ryan Poehling!
Well, that's a game.
The former Penguin himself as well. A lot of former Penguins found their way to Anaheim. Mikhail Granlund, Ryan Poehling, both spent time with the Penguins. I wouldn't have known that, though, if I didn't do the research for the Dubas video. Those were two things I learned. Both of them, Poehling and Granlund, spent time in Pittsburgh. Man, Pittsburgh Penguins had a great season this year. They did. They did. You know, considering where they were expected to be.
Was that in?
Right there on the rebound. I think it crossed. Right here, watch. Here's the first shot. It gets redirected. Goes by Connor Ingram. Oh, no, it was not Poehling. It was actually, my bad. That was going to be scored by John Carlson on the goal.
Yeah, because...
You need a way to delay the goal horn? Honestly, I do. I need to find a way. What I really need is I need a stream deck. That's what I really need to invest in. That's probably the next big investment for this channel is a stream deck. So I can set up menus for each night. So as soon as a team gets a goal, I can flip the goal horn button. You know what I mean? Just like they actually do. That might be the next big investment. Honestly.
What is it?
A stream deck.
What?
An Elgato stream deck. They can be, depending on how big you want them. We have one at the church. Well, I've used them before. I've never set one up, but I've used them. Elgato stream deck. That's the next big investment for the channel, I think. And I think I'm going to buy one through Best Buy when I get one.
Elgato.
It's like these, Dad. Here. This is what it looks like. See? It has
Okay.
buttons. You can configure buttons and configure menus and all that.
That's about $100.
Depending on the size. I'm eyeing up this one that's $150. But, you know, we'll see. I want to get one soon, though, if I can. Because then I can go and actually, like, have a goal horn button, have a button for penalties. You know what I mean? Like, I can have a whole bunch of different sound effects. That's something I would love to have. But now around the far side, down low, the Ducks back on in behind the net towards the near side.
Well, the game's gone.
Trying to flip it up through center. Invest Cramps retirement fund for the deck. Oh my gosh. I checked today and on site it had Penguins having the most cap space. The Penguins do have a lot of cap space. They have enough cap space. I think it's a realistic possibility next year as the Oilers wrapping around the near side, not going to go. Real quick, let's get out of this high danger chance. The Oilers top of the zone, sending it down. But I'll talk about what I realistically could see the Penguins looking like next year, top down. But we'll see. Over to the far side, back to the near top of the zone. The Oilers, Wallman, wing to the point, trying to drive it far side with a chance, centering, not going to go. The Ducks getting it back up through center ice, going to go ahead and drive it into the offensive end, taken back by the Oilers. But with the Penguins' current cap space situation, I think you're going to lose Mantha. Mantha's a goner.
Mantha should be gone. Really wasn't that great.
Not in the playoffs, but in the regular season, he was instrumental in getting the team to where they were. So Mantha's going to be gone. He's going to get a bag. He's going to get a fat bag. More than I think the Pens should pay for him. I think he had a miracle run of a year, which is great, but I don't think he's going to sustain that next season. So, you know, unless teams don't offer him anything, which is not going to happen, you write him off. But from the top down, I can see the Pens going in on Robertson. You can offer him a $12 million AAV, maybe a 4-year, $48 million for Robertson. Dallas is not going to be able to match that. Dallas will not be able to match that. So if you get Robertson, right? I saw this post earlier with the Penguins free agents. Let me just make sure I'm not talking out of my butt as to who's going to be in, who's not going to be in, right? But realistically, here we go. I think you can re-sign a lot of those agents, except for Mantha. Dewey, Achari, you can probably get those. Shea should be retainable. Solovyov, I'd imagine, gets retained. You know what I mean? Gino probably comes back on a 1-year deal, maybe a 2-year. So what I would anticipate next year for the Penguins' top 6 is go for Robertson. And your lines are going to be as follows, probably. You have Rust, Crosby, Robertson. Line 1. Line 2, you kick Gino back to center. And you throw on the wings, Chinikov and Raquel. Then, your third line, it's a little experimental. Maybe you have Soderblom with Brazeau and Kindle. Right? Then your fourth line, you try and keep as much of that, you know, maybe that Achari with Lizotte, with Dewar. But you also have rotational players if Kevin Hayes doesn't retire. He could be a rotational slot in there. You could also go out and get another bottom 6 forward in free agency, potentially. You know what I mean? You also have forwards in the AHL. Look, Rucker McGroarty. You got, you know, Ville Koivunen. You got a lot of options there as well. So that's kind of what I would anticipate top down for the Penguins next season. Is kind of my guess. I think the Pens are going to have a relatively quiet free agency. They're going to get Robertson, maybe get a goalie or two off the market. Because you're still in an all-in kind of scenario. Your defense, maybe you find a strong defender that hits the market as well. Potentially. Not sure who's available, but you could probably find someone at a relatively good price defensively. So, but we'll see. We got a face-off now here in this one. The Ducks in the offensive end. Going to try and get it back. It's the Oilers going to free it up now over to the near side. McDavid up to the near side. Patman and driving the net. Not able to go. Top of the zone. Wing to the far side. Sent down by Murphy. Behind the net, the Oilers again. Out to the near side. Trying to move it around. And out to the top of the zone again. Wing to wing. Nurse near side. Shot breaks his stick. Nurse keeping it in, but it gets cleared out by the Ducks out to the near side. Launched into the offensive end there off of the stick of Cutter Gauthier. And back down low, here comes Murphy. Sending it across wing to the far side. Driving it up now through center on a pass. And into the offensive end. They'll take it off a Nurse. Gonna go down low, back on in behind the net, near side. This is why we need the button. So the Ducks just got another goal. Shot deflected over to the near side. And it's gonna be the Ducks near side. Up through center, here comes Chris Kreider. To the far side, driving it in, over to Kreider. Shot, he scores! Chris Kreider. You think they may trade Russ to Raquel? I don't think they do. I don't think they do. I think the Penguins are still on an all-in situation. They're going to be all-in until Crosby retires. Because after Crosby retires, that's when Tanger and Gino are probably going to be gone as well. They're probably going to leave together. You know what I mean? But I'm sure you could find some sort of defender somewhere. Maybe another goalie somewhere.
You need, but their big thing, what they don't have. We've been spoiled by this being with the Penguins so long, is they don't have a shutdown goalie. Like Vladar of the Flyers was a shutdown goalie this year. He was
to a point, yeah.
To a point. You used to have, Murray, you had,
I mean, you could go sign Matt Murray, but I don't think you want to do that now.
No, Murray is not. No, Murray is not a shutdown anymore.
Well, you just said he was.
Whenever it was, what I'm saying, when they had him early in the Stanley Cup.
It's because Matt Murray is a great complementary goalie. He's not a great standalone goalie. He was great.
Andre Fleury.
Exactly, he was complementary to Fleury. He would fill in the cracks for Fleury.
You don't have that now. I mean, I don't have a confidence that the goalies. I mean, they'll have the good games, but you're waiting on them to put in an easy goal.
Yes, but also sometimes the scoring was a bit lackluster at times as well. So that's why I want to get Robertson and then go for it. Oh my gosh, the fruity goal horn. Edmonton supposedly gets a goal here. Okay, I need to get a stream deck. I need to be able to have a button to just press for the goal horn because this is getting ridiculous. Oh my gosh, up through center now into the offensive end, out to the far side, down low to the near. The Oilers back in behind the net, cycling it around top of the zone. Nurse back down low, near side. Doc shot loose in front, back and around, rebound. He scores! A beautiful goal. That was not was that Szymanski or was that? Can't tell who that was, but a big goal there for the Oilers. And the Moss Pit going crazy.
Murphy.
Now Connor Murphy on the goal.
Well, they needed that because they couldn't get out of this. Come back on something.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's an elimination game right here. Anaheim wins. They move on to face the winner of Utah-Vegas. So, man, Doc had it. Then it goes down. Szymanski's going to get an assist. Maybe Lazar. I don't know if Lazar actually touched it. We'll see on this angle. No, Lazar never touched it. It was Szymanski to Murphy. So on the assist, also going to be Colton Doc on that goal. So here we go, over to the near side. It's the Ducks out of their own end after the draw. Into the offensive end, they'll send it, but the Oilers going to get it back down low. Big check into the boards. Out to the far side, not go through the neutral zone. Up through center into the offensive end, working it around the far side corner. Down low into the far side boards, and the Ducks get it back. With a chance up through center, the Oilers getting it back. But we got a penalty on Edmonton coming up. You see, this would be where I'd do that. Dun, 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 or some sort of, you see the vision, Dad? You see the vision with the stream deck? Have that set up to run macros. Be able to have sound cues. So I'm going to go on the power play after they step away from this commercial break. But do you see the vision? Can you see it coming together? I've had this vision for months. And I gotta make it happen at some point.
I'm good. Oh boy.
Let me see. If I look at Best Buy, look at Stream Decks. Come on. Because that's the ultimate goal for this. To be able to get a Stream Deck and be able to have like...
I mean, there are some that are $50 for 60.
Yeah, but they only have 6 buttons is the problem. The ultimate one would be the $225 one, but that's way out of budget. Yeah, there's a $60 one right here, but it's 6 buttons.
Here's a 91 with 1, 2, 4, 5, 6.
8. Right here, 8.
4, 8, yeah.
So again, you know what I mean? Actually, do I have any offers on Best Buy? Let me see. I might. I thought I had an order or an offer at one point. I might be able to get a little discount if I'd get it like soon. Give me 1 second here. I'm looking into the feasibility. Let me see. Continue. We're gonna text the code to my phone number. That way we can verify. Come on, Best Buy. Send me the code. All right. So here we go. Ducks on the power play. Out to the far side. Top of the zone. Lacombe. Trying to drive it. Nice shot near side, but a nice glove there by Ingram. Come on. I'm trying to find the stinking password and it's not sending it to me. Let me try another way. Send the code to my email. Here we go. So the Oilers, McDavid into the offensive end, far side, gonna send it and go for a change. And ready to roll near side, Lacombe. By the way, the penalty was to Nugent Hopkins for holding. And out to the far side, the Ducks trying to move it around into the offensive end, around the near side corner, off of Beckett Seneca. Sends it down low behind the net, far side, top of the zone. And recentering to the point, near side shot, not gonna go. A nice use of the stick there. Who was that? That was Darnell Nurse. Nice use of the stick by him.
See what the Steelers did.
What?
Behind the 5th-year off.
Oh, Broderick Jones. Yeah, I saw that. Honestly, Jones might not play another down again.
Yeah.
Between the injury and the level of play, he might not play another down again.
I think they're going to be not going to.
So, that is a stupid long verification code, Best Buy. I'm not typing that bit by bit. I'm just copy pasting. So here we go. Near side. Chance shot. He scores! Wow! Big goal there.
Goal horn.
Yeah, the goal horn didn't play. What gives? Oh. Hold on. There you go, Ducks fans. There you go. This is so weird because the audio playback is a little bit offset. So it's like, this also it sounds like it's drunk.
Now, do you change goalie?
The problem is you got Tristan Jarry behind him.
Yeah, but he left that. I mean, that was.
Do you want your whole season to ride on Tristan Jarry?
Steelers or the Penguins did.
They tried and failed. They tried and failed. Man, 1 for 1 on the power play with 1 shot for the Ducks.
Guess what's gonna happen now?
What? Jarry's gonna win the game and the Oilers will move on?
No.
What?
And if Edmonton loses this game,
Yeah?
guess what's gonna be the big thing?
Get rid of Jarry?
They're gonna be saying. They'll be looking.
Edmonton fans have been clamoring about getting rid of their goalies for years. They finally got rid of them and nothing changed. They've been clamoring for the last 2 years about getting rid of their goalies. It's at some point you got to realize it's not the goalies and it's the play in front of the goalies. Or you just keep stumbling into bad goalie after bad goalie after bad goalie. But here we go, down low near side. The Ducks will clear the zone. Let me see here. Ooh, okay. Driving the net shot for the Oilers. Not going to go. Out to the near side. And now up on into the neutral zone. Here come the Ducks. Ooh,
Go, you made a save!
a nice save by Ingram.
Yeah, this game is.
All right. Let's see, what do I have? I have a $5 promotional that expires in 13 days. So I can get $5 off a Stream Deck. Oh, man. So here we go. 1:49 to play here in period number 1. Quick shot for the Ducks and a quick save made by Ingram. Okay.
So who do you think is going to come out of the West?
Honestly, Minnesota always chokes it. Edmonton has to get out of this situation. Anaheim's too young. The Mammoth are too naive. The Knights are just up and down. Colorado won the President's Trophy, which is a curse. It really is wide open out west. It really is wide open. But here we go.
I don't think Edmonton will do it because I think they're going to lose this game.
Well, we'll see. Working it around now. The Ducks clearing the puck out of their own end. Out to the near side, played along the boards. That's going to be Nugent Hopkins sending it into the offensive end. Played off of the goalie Dostal. Man, 7 goals scored by players aged 22 or younger. Most in the series since 2019 with the Tampa Bay Lightning. This Ducks team is young and they are up and coming. And they are dangerous as well. And a quick shot for the Oilers, not going to go. Out to the near side, the Ducks back on it again. Up through center, they'll launch it. And going to be played by Ingram, who almost gets taken out. Over to the near side, chance out to the far. And the Oilers are going to move it up. We got a whistle. What's the whistle on? Ingram has to go grab his stick again. It wasn't a penalty, was it? If it was a penalty, it was a penalty on the Ducks. Maybe right here? Maybe tripping? On VL? Let's see. No block. Staring down intently. No, it's Hyman going to the sin bin. That was a long delay on that penalty. The Oilers tagged up on it multiple times before they actually stopped play. That's why I thought it was on Anaheim. But no, it's a penalty on Zach Hyman. So here we go. Ready to roll here. It was too many men on Hyman. Okay, that's what it was. It wasn't on that incident. Okay. So the Ducks trying to drive in out to the far side. Going to be moved around the boards. Back down low again.
Ice.
What?
Too many men on the ice.
Yeah, too many men from Edmonton. Going to be served there by Hyman. So here we go. The Oilers going to move it up now through center with Nurse. What's good, Joda? Go Ducklers. Let's go Ducklers.
So, if Anaheim wins, who do they play in second
The winner
round?
of Vegas, Utah. The only series that's not decided out west. So over to the far side, driving around. Quick shot in front of Ingram and a nice save.
And Vegas is up 3-2, right?
Series is tied, I think.
Oh, Vegas was.
Hold on, let me check. Let me go into the NHL. But you could be right. I might have forgot about last night's game. Playoff Central. Nope, I need playoffs bracket. So it does take us to the end of the period. Let me see here. Out of the West. Yeah, Vegas leads 3-2. So they'll face the winner of Mammoth Knights, which is looking like Vegas, but again, Utah can win 2 games back-to-back. I'm just excited to see what happens with the Sabres Bruins and Lightning Canadians. Because the winner of those two series are going to face each other. So that would be kind of crazy to watch. So we'll see. I'm just trying to debate if I'm going to do a stream deck, how am I going to do it? Because, like, oh, man. Let me see if I were to look at the big one. What are the offers you're giving me? Oh my gosh, only one left at a nearby store. What are the other offers? You're saying there's offers, but you're not showing me the offers. I want to see the offers. Oh. Oh, with a Corsair keyboard. Hold on. I'm wondering if it's going to be better for me. No. No, I'm not going to be able to save enough money to make it happen. They're doing 15% off Elgato products with the purchase of a Corsair keyboard. But I can't get a Corsair keyboard that's cheap enough where I could save the money and make it actually worthwhile. But, ooh, okay. I would get a free month of Nitro, though.
Rogers may not be in Pittsburgh.
You mean he's not going to play football?
No, he will.
How?
Rumor that he's looking at exploring signing with Arizona Cardinals.
But how can he do that after the Steelers place that tag?
Oh, he could explore that, and then the Steelers would have to match the offer.
So essentially, he's gonna.
Because the Cardinals' new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, so essentially, he's gonna try and hold Arizona hostage.
Hackett, in the past, has been Aaron Rodgers' quarterback guru, so maybe he wants to do that. Which, that's the case. That's the case.
It would be interesting to say the least. It would be interesting.
Just have your two quarterbacks there, and your number one quarterback will be Mason Rudolph.
Not Will Howard.
Not Will Howard.
No, you're not saying it right, Dad. It's not Howard, it's Will Howard.
No.
You gotta say it with that thick Pittsburgh accent. Will Howard.
Yeah, so that's, I mean, you're gonna.
I hope it's Howard because I love being able to say that name. Howard in the shotgun, ready to go, takes the snap, looking to throw. Howard looking to throw, throws it deep. Howard to DK on the far sideline, and it's a touchdown. Howard.
Mason Rudolph. If Aaron Jones isn't
Aaron Jones? I don't want Aaron Jones playing quarterback anytime soon. Oh, man. But I might run out to Best Buy tomorrow. I might pull the trigger on this. We'll see. Because I do want that stream deck at some point. I've been eyeing it up for a few months. And I can get a protection plan on it, so... that might be... that might be the play. Because I can get it tomorrow, potentially, at Best Buy if I get there soon enough. So we'll see. I've been wanting a stream deck for a hot minute. I just gotta see what kind of wired connection it is. Is it USB? I'm guessing. USB-C. Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see. We will see. But I think we're going to eye it up, though. Because that would be awesome to be able to have an Elgato stream deck and just be able to play the goal horn on command. Let's see. What's good, Ryan? No more Ottawa after tonight. No more Edmonton. Well, we'll see. Edmonton, though, not playing the type of hockey they need to play in order to win. But we've seen crazier things. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just realized the chat is not even a right source. Let me see here. Okay. There we go. That looks better. That looks a lot better. So yeah, we're kind of rolling away here through the first intermission. Oh, that's the wrong mouse. But overall, this period was dominated by Anaheim through and through, I would say. So we'll have to see. We will have to see what Edmonton does in period number 2 to see if they can somehow make this comeback a reality. Let's see if we got any other news here on X. See if we got anything worthy there. Ooh, boy. The Steelers have not been good with fifth-year options on their first-round picks. The only one exercised since 2016 was TJ Watt. Yowzas. Aye. That is bad. But we'll see. We will see here. Oh, are you kidding me? They had... So, the freaking Wild get Marc-Andre Fleury for the playoffs, but not the Penguins? We built your career, Fleury. And that's Fenway Sports Group. That is a Fenway Sports Group failure. Not pulling Marc-Andre Fleury in. Wow. That is bad. Thankfully that, thankfully that era ends at midnight. We are only 53 minutes away. We're starting the countdown, a 53-minute countdown until the end of the Fenway Sports Group era for the Pittsburgh Penguins. So we'll see. We will see here. Oh, man. Yeah, let's kind of taking a look here, see if we got any other news. Oh, man. But yeah. We will see here. Okay. But how are we feeling about the NHL playoffs, everybody? How are we feeling about them? I feel overall they've been pretty solid. Oh, man. But we'll see. We will see. Let's go, KMC. Wild finally advanced. I'm so happy. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Dallas, there's a room on the couch for one more. Here's your seat, Stars fans. Oh, boy. So we'll see here. We will see. Okay. Oh yeah, just kind of taking a look here. Seeing if we got any other news. Or anything newsworthy. As we are just kind of doing our way here through the intermission. Okay. I was wondering what that was. But no, we're good. We're good. Too bad Pittsburgh is out. Hoping Anaheim advances too. It is unfortunate for the Penguins. It is. But we got to keep in mind, we weren't supposed to be here. And overall, the team did look pretty good throughout the latter part of the series. The only reason the Pens fell down 0-3, which was their death sentence, was because Muse was easily rattled and the Penguins were not prepared by having way too many rest games going into the playoffs. That was the mix. That was the mix-up right there. So, okay. But yeah, we are ready to roll. We will see. Just gotta get a look here though. See if there's anything news-wise. We'll also consider trying to go live for the NHL draft, by the way. The entry draft. I think we're gonna try to do that. Oh shoot, I need to make graphics for that. That's my new project this weekend. Make graphics for that and make new NFL graphics this year for some teams that need them. Excuse me. Yeah, that's what I gotta do. But we're ready to roll. We are ready to roll. Oh, man. How much time do we got left here until period number 2? Let me go ahead and take a look real quick. NHL.com/scores. Got about 4 minutes to go here until the start of period number 2. So we'll see what happens in the meantime. All right. But yeah, just gotta get an idea here. And actually, before we get to period number 2, I'll be right back. This is a perfect time for me to run and take a leak real quick. So I will be back. Give me just a couple minutes. I'll be back and we will go ahead and get into period number 2. right, we're back. We are back. Oh, let's roll. Just had to handle a couple things after using the bathroom, so we're back. And it's time to roll. We are officially ready to go for period number 2. So I call that perfect timing. All right. We're still a commercial. They're going to be coming back here pretty soon. And we'll be able to go. Okay. But yeah, ready to rumble here. Man. Just trying to rest up the voice a little bit as well because we were a little bit strained after yesterday's game. What's good, Michael? Do you see much change with the Pens lineup next year as far as who will still be or who might not be? So my prediction for the Penguins right now is they're going to retain a lot of the key free agents. Mantha is gone. But your lines, I feel like the Pens do land Robertson. There was a lot of hubbub between Robertson and the Penguins at the trade deadline, and they have the cap space to starve out Dallas from being able to get that ability, from being able to re-sign Robo without getting significantly worse by like buying out Ben and Otter and a bunch of other key players. They're not going to be able to buy them out in order to make room for Robertson because that would be a stupid move. So I'm anticipating the Pens get land Robo, and you end up your lines end up breaking down something like this. Your top line's going to be Crosby at center, your wings being Rust and Robertson. Second line, Gino comes back and he goes to center, and you're going to have alongside his wings be Chinikov and Raquel. Third line's going to be a mix, probably Kindle as center on the third line, Soderblom and Brazeau. And your fourth line is probably going to end up being a mix of 4 players. 4 primary players. Tommy Novak, let's see, Nola Chari, Blake Lizotte, and Connor Dewar. Probably going to be some sort of mix of those 4, with the occasional maybe Kevin Hayes, maybe Ville Koivunen, maybe Rucker McGroarty. Your defense, you're probably going to have Carlson and Waterspoon again. Tanger might get paired up with a new, stronger defender. And then you're going to have probably Ryan Shea paired up with... You might even see Shea and Tanger next year on pair together. And then you're going to have probably Gerard paired up with someone else, some new free agent, is probably what I would see breaking down. Goalies, you might see Murashov get more of a chance. You might see Murashov Sheloffs next year. But I could also see the Pens trying to bring in a veteran goalie from somewhere to try and make it happen as well. So here we go. Over to the far side, the power play going to be killed by the Oilers. And over to the near side, down low, the Ducks out of their own end. Flipping that puck through center, back down low. I might actually make a video on that, by the way. I might make a video on my thoughts. So be on the lookout for that, because I might do that. We'll see. I got a couple of videos that are currently in priority. Those being a putt or a mini golf vlog that I did with a couple of friends. That's been in the works for a few weeks now. And also a draft game or a draft vlog, an NFL draft vlog, which I did get mostly edited. I need to record one more clip tonight for like a little recap kind of thing. I'm going to record that probably after this stream and then add some music and get it rendered and uploaded. So that'll be out tomorrow, probably midday or later at night, just depending on how things play out. Because I'm probably going to be linking up a PDF as well. So depending on how long PDF and I are together, it might be up after I get back from a Bible study. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to try to get as much done for that as I can as well. So that's kind of the plan. That's kind of the plan going forward now. Okay. So, ready to roll over to the far side. That puck going to be down low for the Oilers behind their own net. cycling it around, and that puck going to get moved out towards the near side. Up towards the top of the zone, Minchikov goes wing to the far side, driving in, shot, not going to go. Out to the near side, and the puck goes out of play. But yeah, so that might be a video in the making, because I know a lot of you have been asking tonight about, you know, what my thoughts are for the Pens lines. So I might make a video on that, say, like, where do the Penguins go from here? You know what I mean? Do some more research on some players who are going to be available potentially, and kind of really break down what I think the Pens will do in the offseason. So that might be the plan after the Penguins, or after, not the Penguins, after the mini golf vlog. That might be the plan. So here we go. Face off over to the far side. The Ducks in the offensive end from the far corner. Sending it around. The Oilers now up through center with some speed. Driving it around towards that near side. Down low over towards the far. Cleared out by the Ducks. And going to be back down low. Anaheim struggling to get that puck out of there. Man, I wish I could have the motivation you do, Jason. I just do it because I love it, man. I truly love what I do. I truly love doing this. You know what I mean? The videos take some time because I want to make sure that I'm doing them well. And with as much as I love streaming, the videos are kind of like the second priority on this channel. Second or third, it also flips with shorts. But this is something I truly, like I said, I've said this many times. If this could ever work its way to be a full-time gig, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would do this full-time and probably put 60 hours a week at least into it, if this were my full-time job. So that's the thing, is that unfortunately we're still a ways away from that. But every single one of you who does continue to check into the content, drops a like, and subscribes, that does bring us one step closer towards that ultimate dream goal. Again, it's not about the money. I'm not doing it just for the money, but like, there are bills that need to be met. So, you know, if I want to do this full-time, bills need to be paid. And student loans are a pain in the you-know-what. The quack quack. What's good, John? How you doing, bro? How you doing, bro? Okay. So, we'll see. Let us see. Over to the near side in the Ducks offensive zone, waiting on a draw. Yes, sir, the sweep. The sweep by the Cardinals. It still sucks, but it's early. But here we go, over to the near side. It's going to be Minchikov, sends it on net, and going to go out towards the far side, down low. The Oilers trying to clear it out. Matthias Ekholm out towards the far side. Again, the last time the Ducks won a series was the Western Conference second round in 2017 versus these Edmonton Oilers. And sending it down, not going to go for Anaheim. Down low is going to be Mikhail Granlund, former Pittsburgh Penguin himself, up to the point, and going to be battling for it now. Here comes a breakaway for Hyman. He flips it around, and he's denied by Dostal, who goes spinning away from the net. All right. What? That is crazy. Honestly, that would be a crazy all-in-one sports venue. A hockey rink, a baseball field, and then you can put football in there as well. But that would never happen. But here we go, over towards the near side, cleared out by the Ducks. Moving it out, back in behind the net of Ingram to the near side boards. Edmonton back on it. And taken by the Ducks. Quick shot, rebound chance denied by McDavid. And out to the far side corner, trying to free that puck up. Along the boards, here come the Edmonton Oilers. Never mind, Anaheim from the point with speed. That's Troy Terry driving in. Shot not going to go. Back to the point, Lacombe. Lurking around to the near side, able to go to Terry. Terry! Shot not going to go. Back down low out to the far side. Have I checked in on PDF? He is sleeping. He drove back from St. Louis today. He was down in Dallas for a couple weeks. And he just drove home. He drove to St. Louis yesterday. and then he drove from St. Louis up today. So he's a little EP boy. He's a little EP boy. But here we go. Leon Draisaitl to the far side. Shot. Not going to go. Back into the corner towards the near side. It's Anaheim with that puck. Moving it in towards the offensive end. Chasing it down, though. And it's going to be icing on the Ducks. All right. But yeah, so he's a little EP boy right now. So... okay. But yeah, we will see. He was in St. Louis? Why not stop by? Oh, man. Yeah, he was in the St. Louis area. He's got a couple friends out that way, apparently, so. And here we go to the near side. Shot for the Oilers. Not able to connect. Out towards the far side, top of the zone, cleared out, and it's going to be another Ducks icing. Okay. So we'll see here. Taking a look at the upcoming national schedule. Stars and Penguins on back-to-back nights. Yep. Both of us getting axed. Oh, wow. Lemon gonna wear number 9 in Philadelphia because Nick Foles gave him his blessing. Wow. No Eagles player has worn the number 9 since Foles. Just saying. Oh, man. But we'll see here. Oh, man. Former Ram, Nick Foles. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, man. But we are ready to roll here. Just kind of taking a look here on X. Yeah, he is. He is. Okay. But yeah, we are ready to roll. Just seeing if we got any news here. So let's see. Taking a look here in Anaheim. All right. But we'll see here. Waiting on the draw. Going to be over to the near side in the neutral zone. And going to be 1 over to the near side, sent in by the Oilers. And scored 10 of 24 goals in the second period in the playoffs. That's the most in the NHL playoffs for the record. So over to the near side, out through center on the far. Going to be moved in by the Oilers. The Ducks right back on it. Out towards the near side. And back over by Ingram. Going to send it out the far side. Here come the Oilers on a couple stretch passes into the offensive end near side. Back down low into the corner. Top of the zone shot by Murphy. Not able to go. Out to the far side again. Moving it around now down low. Looking for somewhere to go. Out to the neutral zone. It gets cleared. Chasing it down. Here come the Ducks with a chance. A shot denied. Rebound chance to the far side. And going to be taken by the Ducks. Down low towards the near side. How's this stream doing compared to last night? It's not as big as last night's, but again, this stream thrives on Pittsburgh sports. So I don't anticipate these other streams to be as big, but it's still not doing terrible, man. We're doing about normal for an NHL stream. Last night was the outlier, but a nice shot and save by Ingram. Okay. Let me see something here real quick. No. Okay. So we'll see here. 12:25 to go here in the period. And here we go. Ready to roll to the near side, and it's going to be the Ducks out of their own end, ready to roll. Okay. So, ready to roll now over to the near side, and a nice save. Oh, man. So, we'll see here. We will see. Where do I need to go here? All right, 12:04 to go. And here we go. 12 minutes remaining in the period. Oh, man. So, over to the near side. Here come the Oilers. Up through center, they'll launch it. And now out towards the near side. Moving it along the boards. And here come the Ducks up through center with a chance. Into the offensive end. A quick shot kicked away. Out now to the far side and moving it around along the boards. Here come the Ducks behind their own net. Out towards the near side and up through center. Going to be icing on the Ducks. Okay. So we'll see here. So far side circle draw in the Oilers offensive end. Going to be won by Edmonton up to the top of the zone, taken back by the Ducks. With that puck working it through center into the offensive end, out to the far side. Going to get there is, I believe, Paling along the boards and try and send it around towards the near side. Top of the zone, Lacombe. Up to the shot by Trouba. Not going to go. Lacombe near side again. Working it around now towards the near side. And back down low along the boards near side. Let's go. Seems like Canadians will be Canada. Only hope. I am surprised. Go Habs, go. Yes, sir. Honestly, I think the Habs are the team to beat out of the East. I genuinely think the Habs are going to be the team. Buffalo is a feel-good story, and I want them to go. But again, they're not experienced in the playoffs. Experience matters. The Lightning just have not been playing well. You got, who else you got? The Bruins, they're not going to come all the way back. The Canes always fall apart in the playoffs. The Flyers are only going to go as far as Vladar takes them, and Vladar's not going to take them through the next round, I don't think. So, here we go. Out to the far side, it's the Ducks out of their own end. Halfway through period number 2, halfway through this game. Working around near side, the Ducks from their own end, taking away Hyman, pass, shot denied, rebound chance taken back by the Ducks. Out the far side and cleared out to the near. It's going to be Anaheim icing. Man. Let us see. Remember 2021? I do remember that was wasn't that like the Lightning's last run or something like that? Oh man. So we'll see. We go here, and go here. So top of the zone, shot for the Oilers, not going to go back in behind the net. I think Montreal versus Colorado, 9% will be the final this year. I don't think Colorado makes it. Again, you see it a lot of times with the President's Trophy winners. They don't make it. So I just don't think they're going to make it this year. I would take a team, I think the West is wide open. I could see Minnesota going. I could see, I could see Vegas. I could see a case for Vegas. I could see a case for genuinely anyone. The Ducks are young, but they are hungry. They are down, but on the way back up, they are going to chomp off your kneecaps. So, here we go, out to the near side, and sending it up to the offensive end with a chance. Taking back to the near side, it's going to be Bouchard, giving the Ducks a chance to change everyone on the ice for at least a minute and a half. Lacombe and his pair was out there for over 2 minutes. Out to the far side, the Oilers sending it into the offensive end behind the net of Dostal. Working that puck around out the far side. Trying to clear it up from Draisaitl, my bad. And over to McDavid into the offensive end. It's going to be Draisaitl chasing it down. Pass deflected and cleared out by the Ducks. Ready to roll now near side, working it around. Here come the Oilers up through center with a chance. And taken back by the Ducks from their own end. Out towards the far side. And back over to the near. Jackson Lacombe had a 2:46 shift. 2:45, sorry. Wow. Yo, one also with a let's go Oilers. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The Oilers are my team out of the West. And they are my only team remaining in the playoffs after my Pittsburgh Penguins broke my heart last night with that overtime loss. But I do have a reasonable case to say Edmonton's my home team in the Western Conference. I spent 4 years out in Fort Wayne, Indiana, who have the Fort Wayne Comets, the ECHL affiliate to the Oilers. So here we go to the far side, working it along the boards, down low. It's going to be taken back. That was my first ever ECHL experience, by the way, was with them. So out towards the near side, going to get cleared out and taken back by the Oilers down low. Over to the far side, tied up into the corner. Working it along the boards, top of the zone, kept in by the Ducks and saved by Ingram. And a little bit of extra pushing and shoving after the play there. Ekholm getting into it with Chris Kreider. Ref's going to be quickly able to clean that up. Okay. That was the Edmonton, Alberta, Canada checking in. Let's go. Well, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I only got a Penguins towel, but I will wave it in solidarity for the Edmonton Oilers. They are my team out of the West now, given the fact that the Penguins lost. And they are my number 2 because I spent 4 years going to Comets games. So they kind of became my de facto home team. Okay. So we'll see. Loyalty earned us up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Much love. Much love, one also. Much love, brother. Man, I gotta say, ECHL games are like heavily underrated. Nobody talks about the ECHL, but like, bro, $35 for an ice level seat? I was like 4 rows off the ice behind the net for like many playoff games at $35 a piece. Leaving the Penguins is over. The time is depressing anyway. Goodbye, Sydney. I don't think that's quite the case. I think Sid comes back. Let's see. Get the pallet off the desk and on the Melon Rally helmet. You know what? We can take Coney on. We can take Coney on for that. I got my Comets hat on because, well, ECHL affiliate. But even though Coney is for the Pirates, he is orange. He is orange, so we can do it. There we go. we got our rally cap for the Oilers. 4-1 in career playoff record game sixes. 2-1 when facing elimination. So can the Oilers improve to 3-1 when facing elimination in game six? Top of the zone shot by the Duckies. Not gonna go to the near side corner, down low. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So out to the far side, gonna be moved out by the Oilers. Up through center, gonna be taken along the boards. That's gonna be off the stick of Hellison. Coney got swept. Well, we'll see. And we got a whistle. There we go. There we go. It's on the head pretty snugly right now. I don't think it's falling off anytime soon. Take a look at Knobloch on the bench. Okay. Oh boy, I feel it. I feel it waving. I feel it wobbling. This might be a bad idea. This might be a bad idea, but we'll see. Looking at Leon Draisaitl, going to take the draw at center. He was going to take it up against Washi, but he gets the boot. They're going to be taken by VL, and the Oilers win it near side. Into the offensive end, they're going to send a big check along the near side by, that is going to be Washi. And out to the far side, the Ducks moving it through center. Taken back by the Oilers. Pass intercepted at center. Up to the near side. Washi sends it to the offensive end. Into the near corner, down low. Man, Ingram is walled that net up all night, or for the night. Yes, sir. I'm going to put some Gibos on the biscuit in the basket. Yes, sir. It's time to retirement and rebuild the team. The GOAT is nothing to achieve. He already achieved everything. Yeah, but Crosby was having a lot of fun this year. And I genuinely think he wants one more ring if he can get it. And this team proved that they can just get, you got to get yourself a better goalie. You got to get yourself some better goaltending. You got to get yourself some stronger defensive-minded players. Maybe sign Robertson to help bolster your forwards. Because if you're scoring 6 goals and 7 goals a game, no, don't do the stupid thing. If you're scoring like 7 goals a game or 6 goals a game, you're going to be pretty hard to stop. Just saying. So here we go to the near side. Launched up by Nurse through center. Into the offensive end. I might do a video actually breaking down what I think the Penguins do in the offseason. But now into the offensive end from Leo Carlson to the far side. Tied up down low now to the near side. Top of the zone. Man, not with the Simpsons principal in net. Skinner! And sent down to the near side. Honestly, I kind of like Stu, though. Stu is like a freaking vibe, man. And the thing is, Stu is probably, honestly, I would say that one of the better goalies in the playoffs for the Penguins. Shelovs did amazing, yes. Not bashing Stu in any way. Or Shelovs in any way. But Stu had to play with these Penguins that were not playing playoff hockey. They were unprepared. They were too rusty game one. Game two, they were on unfamiliar lines. You had the old three that don't really play well together. Then you had new line combinations top to bottom. And then they finally went back to what worked, and they went to Shelovs. Again, I really think they were very solid in the playoffs, both of them. But out to the far side, it's going to be battled along the boards. And down low. Out to the near side. But it is better than what the Oilers have, because they got essentially the same goalie at twice the price. You know, logo always orange and blue, or is that just bandwagon support? So it's actually blue and gold. It's blue and a shade of gold. Because when I started the channel, I was more of a Rams fan. Steelers fan, also Rams fan. And I liked the blue and yellow of the Rams a bit better than black and yellow. So I went with the Rams blue and gold when creating the channel. Or at least a color that was close to it. So it's not the same exact color, but it's a very close color. So that's what it was. It's blue and yellow. And it always has been. We've had it black and gold one time for the Steelers playoff run. But, that was short-lived. That was for one day. Did all the injuries in the final games play a part? I think it was all of the player rest. All of the player rest definitely hurt the Penguins game one. They were too rusty. It's the old rest versus rust battle. Is what it is. And they were too rusty from being rested. As the Oilers crashing the net, but not going to get by Dostal. That's what it was with the Penguins game one. Then he gets rattled. Game 2, throws the old 3 together, Crosby, Gino, Tanger, and they don't play well typically together on the ice. So that was a bad move. Game 3, he panics, throws Cheetikov on the third line for whatever reason, and ends up, surprise, surprise, losing the game. Skinner played into the Western Conference Finals, then the final, then the finals, and then the finals. He's worn out, man. I love him, but we went full Encino. Encino, man, the weasel, and weasel his juice. Or weasel juice. That is kind of true. But I do think that Stu was still playing elite. Like, honestly, Stuart Skinner next year, I could take or leave. I'm more tended to say leave and maybe either that or sign him and then maybe trade him earlier in the season if you find a trade partner. But I really don't know if Stuart Skinner's going to flip the script too much for the Penguins. We cheered him to number 1, then booed him out of town. Honestly, that's a common trope with Edmonton fans. If something's not working, no offense to Edmonton fans, honestly. I mean, no offense. But we've seen it the last 2 years. The Oilers get cold, they blame the goalie, run the goalie out of town, and the next goalie isn't much better. And with Sheila, or with Jarry, it's twice the price. So, at some point, it comes down to scheming. In my mind, I feel like Edmonton, because you got players like Nugent-Hopkins, like Draisaitl, like McDavid, like Hyman and Podkolzin, I feel like the Oilers getting that tendency of, we're going to outscore everyone. We can outscore anyone and everyone. And that kind of plays into a, we're not going to play as strong defensively kind of mindset, which results in a lot of losses. The Penguins do the same exact thing. It was originally owned by Peter Pucklington. He owned, among many things, a meat packing business. And we still put goalies through them grinders to make our bread with their bones. I mean, that's the thing, is that Oilers fans, in general, have a tendency to say, we have a problem, it's the goalie. We have a problem, it's the goalie. You know what I mean? Stuart Skinner I think he's a better goalie than Jarry, personally. Both of them are not going to win you games on their own. But at the same time, they can keep you in a game as long as you have decent enough defense in front of them. So that's kind of my general philosophy on him. Bush had 90 points in regular season and was a minus 30. Exactly. I think that comes down to a fact of, hey, their Oilers are playing too much offense, so bullish on the fact that we can outscore anybody and everybody, that they forget to play defense. And there's not many goalies around the league that you can just not play defense and they're going to win. That was, goalies like, Marty Brodeur, Marc-Andre Fleury. You don't got that kind of goalie in Edmonton. You never have recently. So when you go into that mindset of we're going to outscore anybody and everybody, when the goals don't come, losses are inevitable. The blue line paint works harder than our defense. Exactly. So the problem is not goalie. The problem is defense. Yeah, you could get a shutdown goalie and still play your standard offense. But when you don't play defense, you can't purely blame the goalie. That's the thing. Is that you can't blame only the goalie and run the goalie out of town when you're not running defense to support him. It don't work that way. There aren't that many goalies where you could just say, I'm not going to play defense and we're going to win the game. That's not the case. Edmonton needs to learn how to play defense, and then they'll be able to handle themselves pretty well. Like, if this team could just play defense, they would be dominant. They would run away with the Pacific Division. No doubt in my mind. That's walling up for the night, somebody score. Yes, sir. I think after that third goal, Ingram had a wake-up call. Maybe a bit of a talking with the coach. Let's see. Patrick, wow. I don't know. I put Patrick, wow. And it put wow. That might have been a phone. If you're on a phone, it might have been your phone auto-correcting. If you're on a computer, I don't know, because YouTube doesn't typically auto-correct. But over to the near side, it's going to be moved up for the Ducks by Paling. Up through center, taken near side by the Oilers, dumped into the offensive end. When trailing after the first period, the Oilers are 2-15 in elimination games. Huh. I've never seen a PC autocorrect like that. The Ducks driving with Terry to the far side, top of the zone, now Lacombe. Shot denied by Ingram out to the near side. And moving it around now up through center. Our power play and penalty kill was Gillison. He's Dallas head coach now. Yes, sir. Oh, man. But yeah, that's the thing. Or was, Hyman? Wait, Hyman? Yes, sir, we got Hyman. Working around to the far side. Top of the zone. Puck gets launched out of play. I'm wondering if we got a goal coming up. Because I'm always a little bit behind of everybody else. But we'll see. A nice chance there for the Ducks, but a nice job getting there. It's the Fruity Horn! It's the Fruity Horn! In the playoffs, since my Penguins are eliminated, we're going to cheer for the Fruity Horn. The fruitiest of goal horns in the NHL. So here we go. Working around now, McDavid, waiting on the draw here. Going to be won by the Ducks near side, taken down low, out to the far side with a chance in front of the net. Shot, flipped in on the rebound by Hyman. McDavid and Hyman. Let's go. Let's go. The Oilers are coming back, baby. They're coming back, and they're going to be doing this in June. Oh, man. With the Ducks head coach not happy about it. He is out there screaming about goalie interference, so we'll see what happens. The ref's talking it through. McDavid trying to listen in. Oh, man. So, we'll see. Waiting on it. Oh, no, that's no goal. No, Hyman! He kicked it in. No. Oh, Zach Hyman, no. That is the right call. He kicked it in. Oh, my gosh. Kicking? I love kicking! Oh, man. Neutral zone draw here after the kicked-in goal was waved off. Roslovic going to take the draw here up again. So that's going to be Washy. Oh, man. Now out to the far side. The Ducks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The Fruity Horn's back. McDavid to the near side to Bouchard. Up through center. Into the offensive end near side. McDavid. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Wait, what's going on? What in the world is going on here? I just heard the Edmonton goal horn. Now I hear the Ducks goal horn. What is now the Edmonton goal horn again. What is going on? Over to the near side. I have no clue what's going on in this stream anymore. Over to the near side boards. And it's going to be the Ducks clearing it up through center. Taken back. This stream is in fact haunted as the Ducks shoot and score by Troy Terry. Terry with the goal. Props to anyone who gets the reference there. Terry. I honestly don't know what happened. But is this where Ingram gets the yank? All that just for the scoreboard to settle back at 4-1 Anaheim. Oh my gosh. Bro, what in the world was that? What in the world was that? I have no clue. That's got to be a YouTube short, though. We're got to make that tonight. I gotta make that short tonight because, like, bro, what? Oh, man. So the Oilers near side, 30 seconds to go here in the period. Flipped up through center into the offensive end. Working it around near side and cleared up to center by the Ducks. Chasing it down near side. It's going to be Mikhail Granlund getting a stick on it. But the Oilers get it back at center with speed to the offensive end near side. Draisaitl. Back down low. Over to the far side towards the top of the zone. Oh, that's going to be a YouTube short. Just you wait. As soon as this stream ends, I'm going to download the stream to my computer. So here we go. The Oilers are going to take it to the end of period number 2 with a score. The Anaheim Ducks 4, the Edmonton Oilers 1. Shots on goal 26-17, favoring the Ducks. Edmonton's time might be running thin. Oh boy. So we'll see. Uh-oh, I gotta reload the page. Not enough memory. We gotta get the chat again. Connor McDavid, it is time to leave. Well, we'll see. Bro, why is... Now this is all screwed up. Now this is all screwed up. Okay. There we go. That's better. So we'll see here. Getting ready to go into period number 3. Wow. Wow. So we'll see. We will see. So, ready to roll here. Taking a look on X, we have some time. Oh, man. But yeah, we are ready to roll. Okay. But yeah, we are ready to roll here. Oh, man. But yeah, we're kind of just rolling our way here through the intermission. Oh, man. Unfortunately, unfortunately, that was the right call. He did have a little sideways kick with the blade, which did push it into the net. It wasn't just a bounce, it was an actual kick. So, that is rather unfortunate there. But we'll still see. Whole nother period of action. The Ducks scored 3 in a period. Why can't the Oilers score 4? Just saying. Oh, man. And third, put the cone back on. Let's rip the game wide open. The problem is the cone was starting to hurt. It was starting to pull a little bit. Okay, it's pulling on my hair is the problem. The cone is like pulling on my hair. But we'll see. There we go. There we go. So yeah, it's kind of just taking a look here. See if we got any news on X. The Wild offing the Stars today, earlier tonight. Okay. There we go. I think we got it now. Nope, it still is battling me. You gotta trim the cone cushion with the rally towel? Oh, man. Water by dedication. We're trying. We're trying here. Although the cone is, I'm feeling a little wobbly and it's pulling a little bit. Okay. But yeah, we shall see here. See if there's any other news on X. Oh man, all the news out today with the Browns making their new stadium. Okay. Let me go ahead and reload this here. Let's see if there's any other newsworthy things. Oh man. Maybe wear like Optimus Prime Mage Cannon on your shoulder and arm? Maybe. I mean, it works like this. It works like this. But we'll see. Arthur Shilov's good. Look, he's looking ahead to next season. That's good. That's good. Okay. But yeah, just kind of seeing here. Just trying to see here. Oh man, see all those NFL unis and helmets? We did take a look at them. I did take a look at them before. They were, I like, the only one I really say I like two of them. Washington's new unis, I liked. The helmet with the alternate logo is not possible because the arrow like weaves in between the material. We rooting for in here? Well, Magnus, we are pulling for the Edmonton Oilers, but all fans are welcome here. Feel free to sign off in the chat, anybody and everybody who's in this stream, with who you are pulling for tonight. We wipe off all the pen stuff at the bottom and just shake off all the season pad juju. Oh, man. Problem is, I can't do that. I can't. There's too much gear. Oh, man. But yeah, we will see. We will see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Man, imagine getting knocked out by a duck. Well, it ain't gonna be the Oilers, and it ain't gonna be anyone thanks to the Oilers. So. Oh, man. But I do like, the one I do like is the Titans. I like the Titans' new logo colors. I don't like the logo where they took out all the flames. Pretty decent out up to the moment, and inside sneak peeks and leaks. That is true. The problem is that they don't have all the logos. I was on there earlier, trying to find the new two Rams logos at a large enough size, and they aren't there at a large size. They're all a small size. Hope that gnome's chin at least. Oh man, he's all the way over there. Oh man. But we'll see here. We actually don't have channel point set up. That's the one thing we don't have. I was thinking about trying to see if I could set that up at one point. That's just something I've never actually set up before. I don't know how, if you've done that on YouTube, I don't know how that's necessarily done. But that's something I'd like to try and do at one point. But I also don't know what channel point rewards we'd have. So, we'll have to see. We will have to see. So, just kind of seeing if we got any other newsworthy things here from X. Oh, man. Let me grab myself a drink. Okay. Man, looking at the Rams, sneak peek at Ty Simpson. I like the Simpson pick. Okay. But yeah. Now, let's see. Maybe we'll go over 3,000 days on a major professional sports team advancing in the postseason. I don't know about that. A&W, nah, it's Coke Zero. Coke Zero, bruh. Always roll with the Coke Zero here. But the Pittsburgh's not going to go over 3,000 days without a major professional sports team advancing. We got the Pirates. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I just said that, but it honestly is like the biggest hope that Pittsburgh has. Oh my gosh. But we'll see. We will see. Oh man, what do we got here? Live Golf selecting 4 players in South Saudi Arabia's PIF will end funding. Whoa, Live Golf might be over. Because the Saudis have been really propping it up. And it might be halted after this year. Wow. I'll kill you. You're on the bandwagon, man. Gotta treat yourself better. Live like a champ. The thing is that I try to roll with the zero sugar sodas. We also got some Baja Blast around the corner there. So, but we roll with that. We roll with the Coke Zero. That's been how we've always done it. Let's see here. Just trying to get an idea. And where's the old boy? He's sleeping. Pops is sleeping. Dad is upstairs. He's lying down. He's got to work tomorrow. So he will be working tomorrow. What part of not Alberta are you in? We are in the Pittsburgh region. We are in the Pittsburgh area. Right about the Pens. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. The Penguins weren't even supposed to be in the playoffs, let alone in a situation to advance. We were supposed to be sitting on this couch in January, being all but eliminated. So, we were supposed to follow Vancouver's arc this year. So I'm fine with that as it is. And again, I don't think the Pens need to make too many changes in the offseason. I really think you're just Robertson, a strong defensive-minded, top four defenseman, and goalie away. Really. Like, shutdown goalie, not just any goalie. If you're talking any goalie, Stu's going to do. But, like, an actual shutdown, he will control the game kind of goalie. That's all the Penguins are away, really. So, man. Yeah, just kind of taking a look here. Okay. Let's hear. Oh man, I know a classic VW dude around Pitt. He his channel is Slays WV Beatles. Huh. That's cool. But yeah, we're around the Pittsburgh region. So Pittsburgh sports through and through. So, you know. Let's see. Shanahan doesn't watch prospect tape until February. Huh. Well, at least one. I would say one. Like, honestly, I think the Pens have a chance to get Robertson. I feel like the Pens really are going to be in on Robo in the offseason. And Dallas doesn't have the money. Dallas does not have the money. Mantha's all but gone. Mantha, I'm not even considering him. I'll offer him something a bit more, but not like a crazy bit more than what he was offered this year. And another team is going to scoop him up. I'm fine with that. Focus on what we got. Keep Gino. I honestly think the Pens have a decent chance next year of trotting out a top 6 of Crosby, center, with Russ and Robertson. Then you got Raquel and Chinikov with Gino in the middle. That is a great top 6. Pair that with a third line. Oh man, so it's Pitt, Hoagies, Grinder subs, Hoagies. It's Hoagies and subs. It's a lot of Hoagies and subs. But yeah, I mean, I think then your third line turns into maybe Soderblom and Kindle, and then you got Brazeau on the outside. Vander Kane to go to Pitt. I don't know. I'm going to do some more research. I think I'm going to make an actual full-blown video on what I think the Penguins do. But I think the Pens on defense are going to roll with what they got. You're going to have Wotherspoon and Carlson together again. Then you're going to throw Tanger with probably a more defensive-minded guy. Conservative, defensive-minded guy. Oh, man. Coffee, milk, or Cokes? Oh, I'm always a Coke guy. My dad's a black coffee guy. He is a black coffee guy through and through. Like, if you dare put cream and sugar in his coffee, he will murder you. Oh, man. But yeah, I mean, I really think there's a lot there for Pittsburgh. So, oh man. I just can't believe the way the Pens lost last night, man. And everyone's saying, is this it for the big 3? No, it's not. Crosby's going to want to come back. I think Crosby got another 3, maybe up to 5 years in him. And Gino is going to want to keep playing. I think the Pens are going to keep offering him 1-year deals, maybe a 2-year deal. And Tanger is just going to stick around, quite literally, until Crosby retires. Because with Crosby, he always has a chance. So I think the big 3 are going to be around still for another 3 years, I'd imagine. So, man. Colin Coward saying the Steelers are no longer elite. Wow, we've known that for a long time, Colin. Gonna watch a third man say you. All right, it's appreciated, man. It's always appreciated, bro. We'll still stay ourselves. We always stay ourselves, man. But let's go Oilers, baby. Let's go. Let us roll. Okay. So, we'll see. This is what we will see here. Again, just trying to kind of rest. Just trying to rest the voice a little bit because I was a bit scratchy yesterday. So, but we're getting ready for the third period here. And let's see. Let us see. But yeah. We are ready to roll here for start of the third. Oh. We're going to do watch parties for the Riverhounds. Huh. So here we go. We got center ice draw here for period number 3. Going to be won by the Oilers up to the offensive end of the near side. Possibly the last of Edmonton. We will see this year. Working around the near side into the neutral zone. Edmonton going to punch it back out. Oh yeah, by the way, it's official. The Fenway Sports Group is over. The Fenway Sports Group era is over for the Penguins. It is over. But here we go now. It's going to be the Ducks out of their own end through center. They launch it. Going to be iced by the Duckies. All right. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and reload the app here. So we'll see. We will see here. Don't tell me it's going to fake me out again, bro. I swear. Top of the zone, cleared out by the Ducks by Troy Terry. To the near side, back down low behind the net, far side. Edmonton going to jump back on it. Working it around now near side. And going to flip it up through center. Back down low, tied up for that puck. Going to try and move it up the near side boards. Back down low again. Trying to free it out now. The Ducks have been dominant in zone time, beating Edmonton by a minute and a half. And over to the near side, over to the far. Here come the Oilers. That's going to be Draisaitl to the offensive end and down low. Chance in front, shot. Hey! Shoots and scores. The goal going to be scored by number 42, Kasperi Kapanen. So here we go. The Oilers keeping themselves alive here as we roll our way in this third period. Only a 2-goal difference between these teams. All right. So here we go. A beautiful goal by Kapanen. Where's the cone? The cone's underneath. The cone is underneath. So here we go. The Ducks. Ow, my elbow. Working it up now into the offensive end. Played down low behind the net. Taking it out now. Here come the Oilers up through center to the offensive end. Working down low behind the net towards the far side. Trying to free that puck up along the boards. It comes loose. Moving it up towards the top of the zone and back down low to the near corner. Here come the Ducks. Launching it up through center. Taken back by Edmonton to the near side. Gets past Nugent Hopkins and taken by the Ducks. Down low, offensive end. Driving in front. Denied by Ingram. Out to the far side. Here come the Oilers. From their own zone. Working with that puck now from the center of the zone. Back down to Wallman. Jake Wallman working it out now. Up through center to the offensive end. Driving it in far side. Shot not going to go. A chance there by Hyman. That was more of a pass than a shot, but still. Matthias Ekholm going to chase down that puck. Out towards the far side he goes. Looking for some help. Centering up into the neutral zone. Puck comes loose to the near side. Ekholm back on it in his own end. Working with it wing to the far side. Now going to try and move it back down low. Bouchard over towards the near side. Taken back by the Oilers as one of the Ducks players loses his stick. Over to the far side. Going to be taken there by the Ducks behind their own net to the near side to the far. Circling it around now out to the far side. Jumping on it there. And here come the Ducks. Up through center to the offensive end by Terry. To the near side down low. Off the stick of Leo Carlson to the far side. Chased down by Kapanen. Up now through center near side. Leon Draisaitl driving past. Intercepted by the Ducks. Note that change though. They're throwing, I think that's Podkolzin up into that top line. McDavid dropping down. Note that. I've seen a lot of Podkolzin with Draisaitl and Kapanen so far this third period. A little bit of a line change on Edmonton's part. Now out behind the net towards the near side. Going to be battled for along the top of the zone. Kept in by the Ducks. Working it around. Shot denied over to the far side. Top of the zone, sent down by the Ducks. Excuse me. And it's the Oilers out of their own end with that puck. Taking it back down low again, wing to the far side. Back and across to the near. Gonna move it up through center into the offensive end. Taken back by the Ducks down low. Out to the far side, now gonna move it up over to the near side. Here come the Ducks. into the offensive end, back down low behind the net of Ingram to the far side. Circling it around, going to be taken by the Oilers in their own end. Out to the far side with a chance, back down low. Over to the far side, here come the Oilers. Gonna go for a change here, gonna be held there by Ty Emberson. Gonna go wing to the near side and back again from Wallman. Up through center into the offensive end, out to the near side. Played by the Ducks along the boards, that gonna be from John Carlson. And the puck goes out of play. All right. So we will see. So we'll see here. Ooh, boy. So we'll see. Face-off going to be one to the near side by the Ducks out of their own end. Working that puck now out to the near side, trying to move it around along the boards, down low. The Ducks back with it. McDavid, almost 17 minutes on the ice and only one shot tonight. That is not good. Over to the near side, the Ducks launch it in, back in behind the net to the far side. Bouchard with that puck from his own end. Sending it up through center near side, driving it in. Taken there by Lucas Dostal. And cleared out by the Ducks. Chasing it down near side into the corner. Edmonton on it, but the Ducks right back on it with Killorn. To the near side, down low, looking for some help. Sending it out far side, taken by Bouchard. Here come the Oilers up through center into the offensive end with a chance. Working it around now towards the near side. And cleared up by the Oilers, or by the Ducks. The Oilers get back on it. Out to the far side. Back over to the near. And passing back again. Up through center to the offensive end. And played by Dostal. Over to the near side. Kept in briefly, but the Oilers not going to be able to control it. And the Ducks will clear the zone. Wing to wing from Nurse to the far side. Cycling it along the boards. Back to the near side for Nurse. With that puck. Under 14 minutes to go here in period number 3. Up through center, here comes Leon Draisaitl to the far side. That's going to be Podkolzin. Still, that line, Draisaitl, Kapanen, Podkolzin. Over to the top of the zone, shot to the far side, loose in front of the net! And it comes loose to the far side boards again. Draisaitl, top of the zone, shot, not going to go, rebound chance again, and going to be cleared up Ian Moore. And now the Ducks will clear the zone. Chasing it down, Embers into the near side, Wallman. Up to the far side, into the offensive end they go. Working around the boards, taken back by the Ducks. Up through center, into the offensive end, but taken back by Wallman out to the near side. Up through center, Podkolzin. Sending it in down low to the far side, along the boards past Minchikov, down low to the far side. The Ducks back on it again with a chance. Up through center they go to the offensive end, and the Ducks go wing to wing near side. Driving it down low, Beckett Seneca looking for some help. Over to the near side, sending it down low again. Out towards the near side, going to get moved up and cleared out by the Oilers with some speed. Hyman to McDavid, looking over to the far side, not able to connect. Trying to hit Nugent Hopkins, but not able to do so. Over to the near side, top of the zone, McDavid, not able to control it. Cleared out by Killorn, into the offensive end, he sends it. Back down low behind the net, Bouchard with it. Over towards the near side, back and across to the far he goes. Sending it up through center into the offensive end. McDavid gonna chase it down. 4 shots on goal this period for the Oilers and none for the Ducks. As Anaheim clears that puck out. Anaheim just sitting back and letting the action come to them as they will ice this puck. 12:14 to go here in period number 3. And they are stepping away for a commercial. All right. Let's take a look here on X, see if we got any other news. Okay. And blue and yellow pumping the orange and blue. Yes, sir. Oh, they were not going to a commercial. Top of the zone, near side, Nurse. Centering pass, not going to go. Out to the far side, played there by Kapanen. Back down low along the boards. Loose puck taken back by the Ducks. Up through center to the far side to the offensive end, played by Connor Ingram. To the near side, Nurse down low to the far, back in behind the net. Working that puck towards the near side, and going to look towards it now, up through center. Moving it up, weaving in a sea of orange, and out to the near side. The Ducks able to get it over to the near side. Along the boards, not able to be kept in. Here comes a chance, 2-on-1 for the Ducks. Driving in, shot goes high. Over to the far side, maintained by the Ducks. Near side, cycling again. Driving it in, John Carlson behind the net to the far side. On a pass from Terry, top of the zone, Minchikov. Near side, down low again. Working it back in behind the net to the far side for Carlson. Back up to the top of the zone, back down again. Looking for some help. Down low is Troy Terry. Passing to the point, Minchikov over to Carlson. Carlson to Minchikov. Over to the far side to Terry. Tied up down low. The Oilers trying to get back on it again. Going to try and move it up. Is going to be off of Seminski. Back down low to Nurse to the near side. Trying to clear that puck up along the boards and into the offensive end it goes. But it's going to be Oilers icing. All right. Let's see. I think we're going to roll with the cone off for a little bit. I'm starting to feel the pressure on the head with it. So... but we'll keep the cone right here. We'll compromise. Cody's going to be sitting right next to me. All right. So we'll see. We will see here. Well, let me put this on live chat. There we go. I just realized I wasn't on live chat. But now going to wait on the draw at the far side circle. And the draw going to be won by the Oilers to the near side, who desperately need a change. Come on, Jason, order me some sheets, yeah? Oh, man, out to the near side. Again, the Ducks clearing it up through center. Chasing it down, and it's going to be an Anaheim icing. 10:26 to go here in period number 3. Okay, halfway through the third period here. Okay. So, we'll see. So, ready to roll. So, waiting on the draw here to the near side. Going to be the right of Dostal. And here we go. The draw going to be lost by Draisaitl. Down low behind the net. Here come the Ducks. Clearing it up through center with a chance. Chased down by Wallman and the Oilers over to the near side. Stretch pass in towards the offensive end. Cleared back by the Ducks. And it's going to be Anaheim icing. All right. So we'll see. We will see. So, the draw back over to the right of Dostal again. Okay. Ready to roll now to the near side. It's the Oilers out of their own end, working with that puck. Now out towards the near side. And going to be launched up into the offensive end. Over to the near side again. It's the Ducks up through center. Into the offensive end, taken down, shot denied. That shot by VL. Over to the near side, along the boards again. Here come the Oilers, McDavid. Up through center, losing the puck, and going to be taken to the near side. If I'm not mistaken, Edmonton's only had, I think, maybe one power play this game. The Ducks with only 2. Been a very clean game. As the Ducks move it up through center with Terry. Over to the near side, shot, not able to get all of it for the Ducks. And over to the top of the zone, taken back by Leon Draisaitl. Here come the Oilers up through center. Trying to find somewhere to move it now. Out to the far side. Chasing it down into the corner far side. Puck goes back into the neutral zone. Working that puck around now near side. Launched into the offensive end. Going to be played there off of the stick into the corner. Trying to free that puck up towards the near side. Over to the far. And again working with that puck. And we're going to get a whistle. Okay. Is that the sports predictor? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. So we'll see. We will see. Man. So we'll see here. Again, just kind of taking a look on X. We have some time as they do step away for a commercial. So we'll see. Okay. Your band very punk rock. What for? Huh. I'm confused. I am confuzzled. Oh man. But we'll see here. We will see. So 8:49 to go here in period number 3. Okay. So we'll see. So ready to roll. Got a face off in the neutral zone. And here we go. Over to the near side. Oh. Puck gonna be taken somewhere. We can't see because they're showing McDavid. But out now to the near side and gonna go up along the far side boards. Gonna be at center ice where the Oilers get it back to the near side. McDavid launching it into the offensive end. Over to the far side. Down low. Minchikov. Going to be taken back along the boards, back down low from Kapanen. Top of the zone, Nurse. Sending it back down low again, out towards the near side. Back over to the far, driving down Draisaitl, looking for help. Top of the zone, shot denied. Out to the far side again, and cleared out by the Ducks. So here we go. It's going to be Jarnell Nurse with the puck, back in behind his own net. Okay. So here we go, over to the far side. That puck going to be taken along the boards out to the far side for the Ducks. Moving that puck up now, going to go up through center to the near side. Going to be taken back out to the far. Now into the offensive end near side. Nugent Hopkins gets blown up. And that puck going to be taken towards the near side to the offensive end down low again. Working that puck along the boards. That's going to be Hyman looking for some help. Top of the zone, taken back by the Ducks. Around to the near side, cleared up the boards, and going to be up through center. Into the neutral zone, the Oilers dumping it back out again. Working that puck up now, the near side. And going to send it around near side again, back down low. Over to the near sides, Lacombe. Behind the net to the far side. Edmonton maybe getting away with a little tripsy-daisy there. Over to the near side of the offensive end comes Nurse. Trying to send it around now behind the net. And sending it around. Tied up down low. Still tied up. Minchikov, Granlund in there. Among others. And now sending it near side, top of the zone. Cleared up through center. into the offensive end with that puck. Back down low, Killorn tied up with the Oilers. Comes loose to the far side and going to be cleared out of the zone off the stick of Edmonton. To the near side, going to be John Carlson. Sending it in down low behind the net. Over to the near side, Anaheim with a shot close. Not going to go and frozen up. Nice little freeze there. Ooh! That is a sick Pittsburgh Rivalries uniform concept. All grayed out, black text with yellow, red, and blue accents. That is awesome. Okay. We will see. A modern and traditional. Not the yellow jersey with the block lettering and numbering, but also brings it into the modern feel. Ooh, that's a nice throwback too. Oh man. That is cool. That is cool. All right. But yeah, we are kind of rolling our way here. Just over 6 minutes to go, regulation. And we'll see. We will see. Okay. So we'll see here. Oh man. We're back here in Anaheim. Bro, it's not just the goaltending in Edmonton. It's everything. It's defense. So out to the far side, the Oilers clearing it up now through center with a chance. Wing to wing. Going to be taken there off of the stick of Podkolzin. Up through center to the near side, chasing it down. Going to be Kapanen. Along the boards again. They've said it the last two periods. But the last time the Ducks won a playoff series was the second round in 2017 against these Edmonton Oilers. So we'll see. Can they do it again? Near side. Flipped up into the neutral zone. Out to the far. Alex Killorn on that puck. Working that puck down low. Into the corner near side. Tied up for Podkolzin. Going wing to the far side. Back to the near. Podkolzin flips it through center. Over to Draisaitl. Into the offensive end. Down low. Looking for some help. Tied up with Jackson Lacombe. 5:20 to go here in regulation. Over to the near side again. Cleared up. Up through center. So we'll see. A nice shot for the Ducks. Not going to go. Nice little save there by the goalie Ingram. And up on into the offensive end. Down low. Going to be taken along the near side boards by Trouba. Tried to get cleared up. Tied up along the circle. Back down low into the corner behind the net. McDavid sends it loose. Mikhail Granlund back on it. Up through center now. Here comes Beckett Seneca. Nice breakup of that puck by, I believe, Wallman. Out to the near side, McDavid with some speed. Looking for some help along the board. Sends it down low to the far side. Off the stick of Bouchard. Sending it near side down low. McDavid not able to get to it. And the puck going to get cleared out by the Ducks. Up through center. Ingram has to play the puck. Nice play on the puck. And he's not going to get hit with a penalty for tripping. I'm kind of surprised by that. He came way out of his crease to play that puck and bodies collided. But now out to the far side, down low, Minchikov going to get taken out near side. Puck gets cleared out, and it's going to be taken by the Oilers down low, and it's going to be over to the near side again. Up through center, wing to wing. Here comes off a Nugent Hopkins shot. Not going to go, and the puck goes out of play. 3:57 to go here in regulation. Okay. We will see here. We will see. So again, just kind of taking a look here. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is actually kind of crazy. Michael Jackson really was fragile by the end of his life. Oh my gosh. By the way, I still need to go out and see that Michael movie. Okay. So, we'll see. Okay, just kind of seeing here, taking a look on X if we got any other news to share. Oh, man. Oh, Mikey Jackson? Bro, so I just saw this post on X from creepy.org. Michael Jackson's autopsy revealed just how fragile his body had become by the end of his life. He had very little natural hair left and had been wearing wigs in public for years. His scalp still showed scarring from the burns he suffered earlier, along with signs of later procedures. His body also showed the extent of his efforts to maintain... Oh, Edmonton pulling the goalie real quick. But yeah, showing signs of... including permanent eyeliner, lip liner, and visible effects of vitiligo. His arms were covered with puncture marks. Multiple drugs found in his system. That's kind of crazy. I still gotta see that film, though. That Michael film. But now out to the far side, though. Gonna be taken by the Oilers. Top of the zone, wing-to-wing, near side, Bouchard. Sending it down low, McDavid. Shot, loose in front, not gonna go. Out towards the near side, puck gets cleared out and chased down by the Oilers. Over to the near side, Bouchard. 3:20 to go and rolling. Oh, man. So up through center, out to the far side. Gonna get cleared up now into the offensive end, battling for that possession, and Anaheim. Puck goes out of play, goes into the neutral zone for the draw. So here we go, taking a look at tomorrow's schedule. You got Tampa and Montreal at 7, Buffalo and Boston at 7:30, and Vegas and Utah at 10. Unfortunately, we will not be live for any of them because I have a Bible study I'll be at tomorrow night. But here we go. Waiting on the draw now. Out to the far side. Face off won by the Oilers. Over to the near side, offensive end dumped in by Wallman. Back in behind the net, under 3 minutes to go. Working it around now, top of the zone, sending it far side again. Driving it towards the near side on a pass, top of the zone, Wallman. Sends it down far side, going to be taken by the Ducks, back by the Oilers. Shot denied again, and going to be kept in. Chance, shot, McDavid, not going to go. Back down, top of the zone again, Wallman not able to control it. And here come the Ducks into the offensive end, and there's your empty net goal. 5-2, the nail in the coffin. I say with the Leafs fans, it's a triple whammy. 1, 2, 3, there's always next year. Oh yeah, we had that Bible study's on Friday. It's been that way for a few months. That's why I don't stream Friday nights. Because Friday nights I'm at the study. We're at the study until 10 p.m. or 10 or 11 or depending on who's hosting, sometimes later. Like if we're at a local park, if we're at like a local, if someone down in our area is hosting, then sometimes we'll end up at a local park and play pickleball until like 1 in the morning or something like that. We did that once. So sometimes I'll get caught up in a conversation afterwards as well. Like it's crazy. We'll go late. Okay. So center ice draw gonna be over to the far side. Battling for that possession near side. Here comes Nurse. Launching it up through center. We'll take that empty net off because they're probably not going to pull the goalie again. But over to the near side, Edmonton, knowing their season's over, taking it into the offensive end, a chance denied. We go ahead and move this over here. We're going to move the Ducks into the advancing pile. Darnell is the least talented nurse. Oh my gosh. Well, I think it's time for this call sheet to go back where it was, from whence it came. It'd be rather unfortunate, but at this point, Edmonton almost assuredly not coming back. Down by 3 with 2:09 to go. All right. So, waiting on the draw now. Over to the far side. Top of the zone for the Oilers. The Ducks clearing it out again. Are firecrackers still legal? Actually, I honestly don't know. Edmonton pulling the goalie again. Surprise, surprise. Over to the near side. Here comes Nugent Hopkins into the offensive end. Driving it around. Shot denied by Dostal. A little bit of extracurricular in the near corner. Big time. Edcombe getting tied up because of Hyman's actions. Just one more Canada team to eliminate to assure another year without a Canada championship. Unfortunately for you, I don't think the Habs are going to go down easy. I don't think the Habs are going to go down easy at all. So we'll see. Oh, man. Oh, here we go. Two rookie goalies in Montreal has a history of success. Well, I mean, right now, I feel like they are the team to beat right now. I feel like they are the team out of the East. But here we go. Over to the near side, waiting on the draw. 1:48 to go. Okay. Over to the near side. Gonna be taking Bouchard. Shot to the far side. Over to Lacombe. Taking it down low to the near side. McDavid sends it around top of the zone. Shot. Not gonna go. Back out towards the near side. Flipping it around. Bouchard. Down low to the near side. Shot by McDavid. Not gonna go. Out to the far side again. Tied up for that puck along the boards. And Anaheim now gonna move it up towards center. Taken back by the Oilers. Out to the near side, they're going to send it into the offensive end, but Lacombe able to get right back on it again. Top of the zone, Oilers sending it towards the net, denied, and going to be gloved. All right. So we'll see. We will see. 1:11 to go. And we'll see. 1:11 to go. Empty net for Edmonton. And out to the far side, down low, near side again. And here we go. To the near side, getting launched out to the far side. And taken by the Oilers out of their own end. Less than 1 minute remaining here in the Oilers season. Out to the far side, taken down by Minchikov. Out to the near side again along the boards. Sending it around now towards the top of the zone. Puck gonna get taken back by the Ducks. Out to the far side, shot wide of the net. 38, 37, 36, 35. Up through center, back to the near side. Into the offensive end, it gets dumped. Out towards the far side, gonna be taken. 25, 24, 23. The Oilers back in their own end, going tic-tac. I was not saying Boo Earns. Well, we'll see. 15, 14. The Oilers playing catch in their own end. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night, Edmonton. The Anaheim Ducks advancing and winning a playoff series for the first time in almost a decade. The last time they won was in the second round against Edmonton, ironically enough, in 2017. Almost a full 10 years apart. And the Ducks getting the big win off a Dostal and a group effort in an explosive first period, where they ended up scoring 3 goals. The game winner was actually scored in the first period. It was that last goal of the first period. McDavid now, the questions are going to pile up. Where do the Oilers go from here? You went from back-to-back Stanley Cup appearances to eliminated in the first round. Does McDavid get traded? Does Draisaitl get traded? Does Bouchard get traded? What happens at goalie? Those are the 4 big questions I want to see Edmonton answer in the offseason. You would think you've got to address the goalie situation. You've got to address McDavid, Bouchard, and Draisaitl. Those 4 questions, those 3 players in that position are going to be the key to Edmonton's offseason here as it begins on May 1st, 2026 at 12:52 a.m. Eastern Time. Man, another look back at McDavid, distraught again after another loss. Man, with that being said, though, I do think I am going to wrap up this stream so I can record a clip for the NFL Draft vlog that I'm making. Hoping to have that out tomorrow. As my closer is done, well, Mr. Webb, we'll see. What does Edmonton do with McDavid? I mean, he can pull a high trade value. You could probably trade McDavid for a good, serviceable goalie. You could probably trade McDavid and Jarry, or McDavid and Ingram. Probably McDavid and Jarry, I would imagine. The Ducks will play in the second round the winner of the Mammoth and the Knights. I mean, for this season, oh yeah, he's done for this season. But I mean, I could see Edmonton going for a trade for him. McDavid could very easily want out and say he wants out. And if that's the case, you've got to think that they're going to look at trading, packaging him and, let's say, Tristan Jarry for maybe, you could do a trade, some in the Eastern Conference. You could trade for another goalie somewhere else. Trade McDavid, get back a good, serviceable goalie, and get back some extra players. You could probably get like a middle 6 forward and a good goalie for, let's say, Tristan Jarry and Connor McDavid. There's a lot of good stuff there. So I think there's going to be a lot of big questions for Edmonton to answer. With that being said, I do need to record that clip for the vlog at the NFL Draft so I can get that video out tomorrow, which it needs to get out tomorrow. So I am going to wrap it up here. If you enjoyed, drop a like, drop a sub, and I will catch you guys next time. Next stream will be on Saturday for sure, depending on how things play out. Let me see here. Saturday. Oh, wait, there is no NHL on Saturday. So we will go live Saturday. What? I don't know. We might do the Kentucky Derby if there's enough demand for it. I might send out a poll, so keep an eye on the channel page. I might send out a poll. I'm thinking either that or maybe the Pirates game, but we'll see. We will be live, though, on Saturday, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. NFL Draft vlog dropping tomorrow, and I will catch you guys next time. Peace out, and have a good one. Good night, Mr. Webb. Good night, Michael. Good night, Jonah. Good night, Elsa. Good night, everybody.